This last year has been really challenging, and I wasn't going to make a video for Yule, but we're coming to the end of this year, and although I took the last couple of months off, I think it's time to say goodbye to 2025, and I felt that it was important to at least put something small out for how I am celebrating Yule this year. But before I show my Yule video, I want to give a backstory of what's been happening in 2025. I painted this earlier this year, and that is a perfect example of what the year felt like for me. And it started like early into the year in March when I lost two very important men in my life, and it was devastating. Then, right after, due to a clerical error, my income stopped completely, and it stopped my insurance and it stopped my monthly check. I'm on disability. I don't know if I've ever shared that before. And I was devastated. Like, it was just one thing after another, after another. And then my cat got really sick and he almost died. And I'm not going to lie to you, I'm pretty sure there was something that was done to me that caused that, but I'm not going to go into that. Anyhow, I got through it. The point is, I got through it. And after a couple of months, everything was straightened out. And my cat's fine, and my money is back, and my life is exactly how it was before 2025 started, except for the loss of my uncle and a very dear friend. But I wasn't the same person after all this happened, and my nervous system didn't take it very well. And I struggled for a couple of months, creatively, physically, emotionally, mentally, you name it. I went through it this last couple of months, and now that everything has been straightened out, I realized that this year wasn't terrible. It had terrible things happen, but I learned a lot from it, and for that I am grateful. And that is why I took a couple of months off of everything I was doing till I could decide what I really wanted in my life. And, I when I started this channel and when I started my business, I was going to rebuild my life. But then when everything got torn apart, I realized that none of that even really mattered. Like, what if I didn't get it back? Would I be okay? And I was okay. People stepped up. My son stepped up in a big way and took care of everything for a couple of months. And friends and, friends that are family, they stepped up and, helped me stay afloat. And not by just giving me money, but by hiring me to do commission pieces, and so that I could at least have my dignity and not feel like I was a useless person that needed a handout, which was really something that I know is my ego and I had to work on, and I did. Boy, did I ever. But it worked out. And then none of all that stuff that I wanted was as important anymore. And I really needed to look at this and see what I wanted and what matters most. And I figured out some of that. And I'm gonna celebrate that this Yule. Anyway, that is the short version, and I'm gonna leave it at that. And I am going to put this video out, and then tomorrow I will put out my Yule video and share with you how we celebrated Yule this year. And be grateful for everything that I have after everything that I lost this year. 2025 is the year of endings, and boy, did that hold true. Some I didn't want to lose, some I intentionally let go of, and I can say with all honesty and love in my heart that I'm really glad to say goodbye to 2025.